3, 2, 1.
5 dick-shaped things.
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait a minute.
No, I'm gonna throw it like this.
You go through the wall. You might end up with a dick-shaped hole in my wall. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my god. You want me to do it? You want me to do it? I'm serious.
Or do I want to do like a one twist, like a dart?
You're trying to go under my chin.
Under your chin.
Not through my head. Or through my wall. That was so solid.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, hold on. 5 dick-shaped things.
It's harder than me. What the fuck?
Did you not put a hole in my wall?
Wait. Let's do a take where you walk up and you just stick it on the wall in front of him.
No.
What did he say?
I'm gonna shit myself. We've been filming. This is the 12th hour of filming. Help us. Five dick-shaped things. Did you just smack me with the throwing dildo?
Ready?
He smacked me with the throwing dildo.
Let's do it.
I think I just shook myself. What the fuck is the matter with you? Shut up. You are Katrina. 5 dick-shaped things. 5 dick-shaped things.
Yes!
Yes!
Uh,
I want to see that. Oh my god. We could have the longest outtakes ever just for this shit.
Doing, doing.
12
I don't
hours.
care if my hand was in there.
I don't care. I don't care how much we fucked that up.
Real talk, everybody. Those of you who followed me on FA with the filters off have known for a while that
I love you so much.
that I have had gender issues and bottom dysphoria pretty much my entire life, and that is a thing that's existed. And I'm sure people talk to me about it, and we've talked about it, and I've talked to my non-binary friends about it too. And that's when I first, obviously I always felt a little much on the spectrum, on the gender spectrum anyway. So them already felt natural. This was before that. So I did the podcast with you, and I chose they before that, before something else happened. So I did you can go listen to my podcast with
Yeah,
Jagger.
I think it's uploaded on your YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's there, and we talked about a lot of stuff. And after that happened, I stumbled upon that unbe person who said they were looking forward to their gender confirmation. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's a thing, like, because I had always thought I I'd researched it my entire life because obviously there's that thing, and there's like a thing in your brain that just won't go away, and you think it's wrong, so you don't want to sound like a freak. So, and so anyway, I found out. I said I was interested, and Gaius, who's out there, thank you.
They're in the chat.
Yeah, Gaius is out there.
Thanks, guys.
Mentioned like a couple years ago, like that's out there. That kind of thing is out there for non-binary people if you're interested, and just the fact that there's other people out there that felt like I do, I had no idea. I thought like, this is just like maybe I'm fetishizing something that I don't want to like come off as disrespectful to women or something like that.
No puppet, no puppet, you're the puppet. I'm Xander the Blue, and this is DNN. Recently on Twitter, also known as the Internet's Screaming Pillow, there has been much ado about the public wearing of pup hoods, which is this, not this. Debate has been so active that there has been a reappearance of the hashtag #BanThePenny because everyone is giving their 2 cents. Midwest Fur Fest is just around the corner, so we contacted a representative for comment, to which they replied, "Oh my God, the soda machine is broken again. Kill me, please kill me." Also on Twitter, comedian, podcaster, and roundhouse enthusiast Joe Rogan tweeted, "Does anyone know any good documentaries on furries? I'm trying to wrap my head around this shit." Some fans have recommended CSI episode Fur and Loathing, which is like learning Black History Month from The Birth of a Nation. One thing I would tell Joe about our fandom is never expect free art, unless you're a celebrity that says, "What is furry?" P.S. Joe said he would be a bulldog. When it comes to today's villains, there are many ranging from ISIS to actual real-life "what year is this Nazis?" But through hard work and rugged ambition, the most hated force in the world is EA Games. Hey, congrats guys! Loot boxes seem to have united the gaming world against a common enemy. There has been so much backlash. EA has disabled microtransactions on Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the time being, but vowed to return more powerful than you could possibly imagine. And finally, in political news, Republicans are going to do their best to pass a major tax cut by the end of the year. These bills can get complex, so we go to our financial expert, Alkali Bismuth, to break down the details and tell us how this bill affects the rest of us. Alkali? The GOP also hopes to get rid of net neutrality, which experts have said would be a lot like if the internet ran on Real Media Player. Hey, that's all for this week. If you liked this, please support us on Patreon, which is like giving us a hug, but with money. Also, check out the Dragon Show podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. And that's the way it is. So, see you next week.
Alkali, how's your glass doing?
My glass is a little empty. I should go get some more.
Oh, I can take care of that.
Oh, good.
Okay. Do you like Chateau Santa Michelle?
I love Chateau Santa Michelle.
Okay, give me a glass.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right, there we go.
Thank you. So
Okay,
that's
actually, we might as
perfect.
well
Oh, yeah, no,
the
finish
bottom.
that
There
off.
we
That's
go.
perfect.
Okay, all right. So anyway, as I said, I have never had to been compelled to go back to my room unless I was ill.
And I think one time, actually, at your convention, I was escorted back to my... Oh, they find this story very funny, I guess. Look at that.
Now, okay, tell me about the one time you were escorted back to your
I don't know if that's the most appropriate story. It's kind of a sad story. I don't like.
Well, okay,
I don't
if
like
it's a sad story.
story.
That'll come later.
Yeah, we can do.
I've seen lots of funny things here. What? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my living room.
The power of alcohol! Ah, Demon, I love you.
We couldn't resist.
Oh man, well, hold on. Let's move and I'll just get rid of this guy. And then
well, they can't see it anyway.
No, not at all. They cannot see the divider.
Alkali has a chroma key green bong that we had sitting between us to make sure we didn't accidentally cross the streams.
Oh.
I love FurCons. FurCons are one of the few places you can say, hey, did you see that dragon? And people will not think you're on drugs. Pretty much FurCons and Chinese New Year. I want to bring a group of Amish teens on Rumspringa to a FurCon. Make it their first taste of the outside world. Better yet, we knock them out, put them in the middle of a FurCon, and then give them some acid. Oh, the stories they will have for Uncle Jebediah back at the village. They may not look at a butter churner the same way ever again. If you have not been to a FurCon, I have a few simple tips for you. Tip number 1. Pack some real food. I know the con suite is open, but pixie sticks and cheese balls do not a meal make. Those aren't even on the food pyramid. Those are like buried with the slaves that built the food pyramid. Of course, eating out is always an option. And yes, I do mean restaurants. But you want to make sure your group isn't so big that the only thing you'll be back for is Uncle Kage's hangover. Plus, if your group is too big, you might be waving to the people you wanted to hang out with from the other side of Chili's. Tip number 2. Be nice to the normies. FurCons often share space with normal people, holding their own meetings and conventions. So try not to horrify them too badly. So be nice and maybe they'll be back next year. I actually hope to be at a con that shares space with a rehab group. That way, the heroin addicts could literally chase me. Tip number 3. Above all things, enjoy yourself. If you take yourself too seriously, you're missing the point. Remember what George Carlin or Bill Hicks said. Life is a show or a roller coaster. And there's nothing worse than someone who won't stop bitching during your shoulder coaster. It's easy to forget, but if you're watching this, you've already won the genetic lottery. We get to have things like running water and cell phones that would make Gene Roddenberry jizz in his pants. So don't take yourself too seriously. I have friends with albino personas and I call them animal crackers. And they call me blue balls. It's fun. And that's all I really wanted to say. Hey, if you did enjoy this, check out my podcast that I co-host, The Dragon Show, a weekly furry comedy podcast, or just check out the other highlights on this channel. See you later. Time to put your little to the test now. Don't you know you're messing with the best now?
Con los terroristas.
Harlem Shake.
The last fucking gay popcorn. It's fucking gay, and it's fucking popcorn. And the last fucking gay popcorn. Seasons every kernel cause he's fucking gay. And the last fucking gay popcorn. Made it to a guy who makes a lot of gay porn. And the last fucking gay popcorn. And doesn't add the wings cause they get in the way.
find a clearing. Forget your eyes and trust your nose. Find a ferret that'll butter your pancakes. Meet a dragon that wears a robe. Are you starving for cobalt kisses? Would you tell him a joke? Anyway, I'm seeing Zanny, but Alkali is not here. It's time for getting up to something. Is it a little too early now for Brunch? They'll cover everything and nothing. Getting up for brunch on a Sunday. Anyway, Sunday. Roll up and it'll make you feel better. Roll up and it'll make it alright. Roll up and it'll bring it all together. So let's watch a dragon show and stay the fuck inside.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Brunch. I am Zanny. This is Alkali.
I'm not here.
We are here with Coda. Woo! Hello. We're in the not snow place.
There's snow in the background.
I know, but it's like melted outside and shit. It's crazy.
And I've broken reality on my side right here, so you can see through the illusion to where the D&D stuff. You can actually see my little D&D maps in the background.
That is funny.
I didn't realize that. That's the dice. Hello, dice.
Yeah, there's your dice.
Those dice screwed you.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Not the time that we attached them all to a rope and did some improv anal beads. Not that time.
Ooh.
Zan rolled a 1. Hi, Status. Good morning, my friend. How you doing?
Hey, Status.
Hello.
Zanny, could you check our levels? That's the one thing I couldn't get set up beforehand.
Sure.
Just,
looks like we could turn up our Scar a little bit more. I'm going to turn down our desktop audio.
I totally disagree with your Scarlet turn up. We were dead silent while that was happening, and it was in the yellow. That was a really bad idea.
I don't understand levels. Okay, so down more?
No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Coda, do me a favor. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Ooh, wait. Do that again.
Hello.
Nope. I turned your game down too much.
Yeah, probably.
That's on me. Explain to them that crazy microphone, Zan.
The microphone's crazy, and it's old, and I don't even know where we got it. Actually, no, that's one of our first microphones we got.
Original basement.
Yeah.
That is from the
I remember.
Dragon Show.
Uh-huh. That was from way back when we first... Yes.
All right, let's see how it is now. Is that low? Is that pretty low?
Yeah, it's pretty low, but should be very legible.
Okay.
That's the chat.
Yeah. How do I sound? How do I sound?
You're very pepper. How do I sound?
How
do I sound?
Just fucking clipping all of it. How do I sound?
How do I sound?
Oh, it's like he's here.
Don't worry, Status. We still need a Sunday morning brunch outro, which will probably just be Status running away from a microphone.
Oh my God. Hey, Besta, what's up?
Hey, Purple Kitty, how you doing?
Oh, we're in a cabin.
We are, I don't even want to say we're hungover from yesterday's stream, but we definitely have Taco Bell's stomach.
Yeah.
So, all of us were very gas-powered this morning.
Oh,
Hydrate.
I almost took off this couch before the countdown. Oh, this is not hydration. This is coffee.
The red cup is hydration.
Yeah.
Dehydration.
Crypto. I like dehydration.
Come on, green screen. Zan?
Oh God, you need help?
We need a bigger green screen for the fat, discerning ferret.
That makes sense.
All right. We're just clipping through reality over here. This is fine.
Just get
This is fine.
Just get a reverse garage door painted green.
Genuinely, painting this whole room green and getting green furniture would solve so many problems, but cause one more. Feng shui bullshit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine walking into our, it's the studio, but it's kind of a den. It's like, welcome to the den. Are you dizzy yet? You feel like you're in a forest, a chroma key green forest? Ooh.
Oh. I was gonna say it's gone now. It's gone forever.
Gone forever?
It is.
Oh.
Damn it.
Go get it, Dragon.
Okay.
Go get it. No, wait, no. Mentally go get it.
Oh, okay.
Physically sit your ass right there because none of us can do this stream alone today.
Oh, that's fair.
You should have heard us. So right before this stream, I'm like, hey guys, we did a lot yesterday. It's going to be really helpful to come up with topics. And Zan looks at me like, topic? No topics. Like, yeah, that's about all we're going to get today.
Topic. Hot topic.
Hot topic.
Haven't been there in a while. Good for getting dresses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, actually.
Like little skirts, though.
Oh, yeah, little skirts.
Okay,
Tiny skirts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not dresses. I'm sorry, little skirts.
Okay.
Tiny skirt. And sarcastic t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget sarcastic t-shirts.
Okay.
Top ICS. Damn it, Status. Who's drinking Monster at 11:30 in the morning? This is coffee time.
People who don't drink coffee but still need to feel alive.
Yes. Okay, that was fair enough. Oh, Zan, Retro's got one. Could you talk about that thing with the stuff?
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, that was great.
Yeah. And or terrible.
Had the stuff, and he did the doohickey.
Oh, my
and
God.
Put out the whatchamacallit.
And pointed out the
that
whatchamacallit.
And it was just, it was a thing. It was cool. I am the best at descriptions. Welcome to Sunday Brunch.
Yo, Status, same. Except without the Tim Hortons.
I felt bad. I was the one to wake up this morning. I'm like, I don't know if I want to make them breakfast because they definitely didn't go to bed at the same time as me. And I don't want to wake them up for them to be like, that was delicious, and then fall over. Like, yeah, fair enough.
Come on. Pancakes are for bed. We all know this.
Pancakes are not for bed.
Pancakes are for bed.
So, Zan.
What?
Did you torture your computer?
I did. I went to do the tweet to announce the stream this morning. And then I realized as I opened it up, Phil Connors, I thought that was you. My computer's been playing Groundhog Day this entire time.
That's awesome.
You've
Since
been playing
Thursday, I had
Groundhog
no
Day
idea.
for 3 days on your
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
Your computer wants to kill you, just so you know.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking. Did I say Collins? No, Connors. Did I say Collins?
Oh, who knows?
I have no clue.
But yes, I was doing the Groundhog Day on the computer forever. Poor computer. I'm gonna need a new computer.
Waffles are always the correct choice. Seamus does have a point. I do appreciate waffles because they try to keep the syrup in their own little containment units, but that also means that since you can put that much syrup on it, when Zan throws the waffle, it goes everywhere.
Seamus, it wasn't actually streaming, it was just on my computer. But yeah.
Retro, we have some combination alcohol in like grocery stores. Gray Foxen, thank you so much for that sub. You rock, dude.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's way easier.
Yeah.
All right, we're so out of it, we realized that we were watching the chat in the worst possible way until this very moment.
Yeah.
We could see like 2 lines like, yeah, that's about right. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just going to look over here and squint and be... this is much better. We don't have to look at ourselves.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that is better.
Well, it was very fun. So this morning, I set up the studio today, and setting it up was just so difficult. So I'm sitting there like, what are the steps? Oh, God. And I'm randomly clicking around the screen. And then Zan sits down. I'm like, oh, hey, can you put on the background music? And they start randomly clicking all over the screen. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be a fucking great one today. We have no idea what we are doing.
Just click somewhere. You'll get there eventually.
that was Zan's plan.
So I know what we can talk about.
What's that?
Our history lessons. And religion lessons. Because they're so accurate.
I'm gonna drink coffee now.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I was thinking about that. Like, oh, yeah, you could actually learn... No, probably inaccurate things from this, but it's fun. It's fun and accurate history. I want to go and see what like the real.
And I mean, really, isn't that what education is all about?
Yeah,
right?
Inaccurate history.
Having a good
general
time.
idea. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like I was like, oh. Anyway, should we say what we're talking about rather than? There's an anime.
A glorious
anime.
It is kind of an amazing anime.
What's it called? Ragnarok?
Records of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It's Tournament Arc, the anime, if you've never heard of it. It's just incredible in the dumbest way.
Well, it's funny because I think I've seen the whole tournament art done before, maybe like up a like of course, but I've
Pop and
never
lock.
seen it done with gods and humans. So
Yeah.
The gods and humans aspect
and just all the gods.
is pretty epic.
So it's like fuck it, we're gonna make them fight.
And it's so furry. It's so furry. The random gods in the background, they're like, hey, go look up some furry art. That's a god now.
Right?
Yeah, for real. Like, the audience is just full of furries. Every shot they do to the god side of the audience has at least 2 or 3 furries in it.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's awesome. And it's like, they're not like tiny little images of people. No, they're like actually pretty notable in the scene. They're very like... I'd say every shot of the gods audience is about like 15 to 20% furry at least.
Oh yeah, there's minotaurs, there's lizards,
there's bird people,
super twinks,
super
Very
twinks,
much.
super twinks.
Cthulhu
And that is their
heads.
power.
There was Cthulhu. We caught a Cthulhu.
We did. Well, like, what does it take to qualify to be a god? Just someone thought of you once and worshipped you. Like, that could literally be the guy from Red Dragon. Like,
So there are
one person believed in me.
there are D&D rules for that.
I bet.
What it takes to become a god, because you can be worshipped and not be a god.
Okay.
There are. It does take a little bit. I wish I was more versed in this because there are 6 classifications: semi, demi, and then the 4 levels of godhood.
So yeah, I guess I'm actually not super familiar with the official like godhood rules from D&D because I guess I didn't play a ton when those rules were available because they
more established in 3.5, and you kind of
Yeah.
are more of a 5th ed, right?
Yeah, because I played 3.5, but that was the beginning of when I started playing D&D. So I was still very new to all the rules, and I was learning a lot of the basics at that time. And didn't get a ton of the lore until I got comfortable already in 5th edition.
Oh man, say that the crazy ones about the gods are like at the top tiers of D&D.
Moonshine McClux.
Oh, he knew it.
Yeah.
Lesser power. Yep, that one's correct. So,
Okay.
like major power, and this is why the gods are so scary. If you say, cursing.
Yeah.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain, real life thing. So D&D is like, hey, how can we use that without being religious? So they're religious. And they're like, oh, when you say a god's name, depending on their power, that's the radius of things they can see. So a major power, if somebody is on the plane of existence that you are on and is a worshiper of that god, they can see 100-mile radius from every one of the worshipers. They just know everything going on in that area.
Wow.
That's why gods are so insanely powerful.
Yeah.
Like major powers, auto crit on every. You're not supposed to ever fight them.
Yeah.
But the big thing is you must be of a equal or higher power in that list to slay one of them without the use of very specific artifacts.
Okay.
So a demigod cannot even kill a minor power unless they go there's a very special blade that's a god killer that a god owns and has in a fucking, so that no one can touch it. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy system that just lends itself to, it's like, oh, you're never supposed to fight these. DM, you're an idiot if you send your guys after these.
Absolutely. And I know that's the kind of the idea that like 5th edition has taken in terms of like
Moonshine knew it. Thank you, Moonshine.
Gotcha. So there's like 2 approaches to it. One being, gods are a major part of world building, right? And we don't want to take the mechanics of that away from the DM.
Right.
So 5th edition doesn't address it because because they don't want to like ruin anyone's headcanon for their world, and say like
I like that.
And like make rules for how gods work. And then another aspect of it is like you should never fight a god anyway. Is kind of the approach that they take.
I said that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Usually not a good idea.
Yeah.
Usually, but I still sent my players after Orcus once,
Yeah.
so that was fun.
Yeah, even a semi-demi-hemi-god.
Oh, the semi-hemi-demigods?
Semi-demi-hemi-god.
God
Are we
damn
not
it,
the
Sam.
hemi-god? Sorry.
No, we're not the demigod.
Are we not the demigod?
Semi-hemi-demigod.
What the fuck is a hemi-god?
They're nothing. It's a demigod, not a hemigod.
A hemigod would be exactly half a god.
Yeah. Or the back of a truck. Isn't that a hemi?
Jesus fuck.
I think the ball joint on the back of a truck is known as a hemi.
I don't know.
I could be making stuff up. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't really know trucks.
Holy fuck.
Sobek was hemigod because crocodiles have 2 of them. Tikel, I don't even know what that means.
You do. Hemipene.
Yeah.
I am so tired.
That's okay.
Also, we've got a Question Master's helper from
Oh,
Seamus.
totally missed that.
A sign for Sonas to the Greek gods.
All right, hear me out.
Oh.
Anubis. Anubis is a complicated one. They're super into squirrels.
Also not Greek.
Also not Greek.
Oh, yeah.
He's on vacation.
So am I. My
Greece.
brain is on
There was an
vacation.
exchange program between the pantheons.
Yeah, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you really...
You're a mistake, Chinur.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
That's right.
You had 11 hours to figure us out yesterday. Did you think today was going to be the majestic opening you were hoping for?
You were here. I saw you in chat all day.
Miss you, Shanur. You're the best, dude.
Also, Lucas said Adventure Island has a Metroidvania one for the 4th. I didn't know that. I knew about the dinosaur riding ones.
Are you talking about Hudson's Adventure Island?
Yes.
My mom played the shit out of Hudson's Adventure Island 1.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was just, if my dad wasn't home that night, she would get onto the Nintendo and get to an insane level in Hudson's. She was really good at
That's
it.
amazing. I wish my mom played platformers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think my mom knew it was a platformer. She just knew she liked it and that there was something hidden. Oh, the trophy. She would go crazy trying to find the trophy in every level.
That's amazing.
Thank God I have a meeting at the top of our not sure myself. Nisbet, our sanity stayed in bed this morning. Oh my God. That being said, do not forget, everyone, this is a shortened stream today. We are only going to 1 o'clock and then passing over to the unbelievable Uncle Kage, who is doing a charity stream to try to get to the point where Anthrocon can fund the, I believe it's the ALS walk.
Ah, yes.
So, yeah, we are only going for another hour and 15 minutes today. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Whoa. The jazz got jazzy.
Jazz got loud.
Yeah, we're like, hey,
Jazz
bongo, bongo,
intensifies.
bongo.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, that's good. It's just on our side.
just
It's
on our
kinda,
side.
Okay.
Thank you, Seamus. Correct. 1 p.m. equals 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, man. We were just surfing on Netflix last night. Like, I never heard of this. I never heard of this. I never heard of this.
Oh, thank you so much, Nisbet. Appreciate
There's
it.
so much shit. There's too much shit.
Honestly, like I feel like I'll go and look through Netflix on my own sometimes for stuff to watch, and like I won't be able to find anything. But then sometimes when I'm not really looking, or like when I'm with people, it's just like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, I might watch that at some point. Like, oh, what is that?
Sorry, algorithm didn't think you'd like that one. Is
Right?
that right?
Fucking Al.
Fucking Al.
Fucking Al.
He's such a piece of shit. He's not very good at his job. And no rhythm.
Well, I watch, Great British Baking Show and, hardcore anime and then weird-ass comedy. My algorithm has no idea. It's like, kid shows. I don't fucking know. What do you want?
What are you?
Well, exactly. It's like... And then the saddest one, because I was like, oh, my God. This could be amazing. They're going to take it seriously, and it's going to... We found a weed baking show on Netflix, and it was the douchiest thing I had ever... Like, we are 10 minutes in, I'm like, I don't want to smoke anymore, ever.
I don't want to be associated with these people.
We have a follow! Thank you so much to King Official. You rock, dude.
Thank you.
Seamus, stop getting on lists.
Don't get on yeah.
You want to be on the no-fly list?
Don't get on the list.
Hey, a furry published that. I'm super proud of us.
That's so cool.
It's like, hey, guys, here's all the people America hates.
That was actually... Hello! That was actually one of Chris Jericho's many gimmicks. Like, hey, you better watch it. You're going on the list.
You going on the list?
It's great. He goes, you know what? You know what? You know what? And people were like, oh... You just made the list! And like, yeah! And it's just funny. That was a good bit.
I still love Simpsons. Wait a minute. This isn't your revenge list. This is Winston Churchill's revenge list. Then Mo. All right. You know what? Barney Gumble.
What the fuck?
I love that show. Neon, we have done it twice, and we are going to continue it. It'll be on random days. City Skylines to me is just fun. It's relaxing, and it's a good time to just chill with you guys. So literally, it'll be an announcement, and then we're going to stream City Skylines. I'm going to finish that island.
And the old broadcasts of those should be on our YouTube. Let us know of the City Skylines if they're not.
Yeah, we put up all but one. One of them couldn't go up. Remember,
Okay.
we had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
you.
So, but the other one will be up online.
Okay.
I must be working too. Neon, I hear you, man.
I forgot. We're looking at ourselves again. That's bad.
Ew, ferrets.
Ew.
Oh, King, welcome to the chat, buddy. I didn't catch that you were a first-time chatter. Howdy, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh man.
Are you like the wrestler king, or are you the little kobold king?
I love the little kobold king. I cannot wait to finish.
I want to see that.
I think I'm going to wait till it's all three of them are out.
I get you.
That's fair, yeah. So you've watched up through season 2, right?
We are all caught up through season 2, and knowing that it's just 3, made-for-TV movies, in essence.
Sorta. Like, honestly, not even really. It's like a 3-part miniseries. They're like extended like specials.
By the way, we're talking about Owl House here.
Yeah, we're talking about Owl House.
Yeah. Oh, we're kobolds.
Yeah, we're kobolds.
I want to be on the little flies. Don't like flies bothering me. Gray fox and goddammit.
Ha!
That's good.
Got lots of frogs. It usually helps. We got a lot of frog friends.
Yeah, we need more of those.
Yeah.
We got
Don't bring your fly friends. It's gonna be a problem.
Don't forget, we got Trans Frog guarding the pool table right now.
Oh yeah. It needs guarding. You never know. Someone's gonna fuck on it.
It's really sad. The pool table is slowly, very, very little, but just enough to be noticed, starting to dip in the middle. So I came out this morning, and Trans Frog is sitting in the middle of the table. I'm like, yeah, you fix it, Trans Frog!
Ah. It's like, what? I don't even know how I got here.
God damn it, Retro. What the hell?
The one thing I like about the other time, I know when our kobold time is up. That's the only thing. Now we have to, tell time.
Yeah, well, you moved the clock.
I know, I fucked it up. We can move it back. I don't care.
No, you moved it because you couldn't see it.
That's true.
It was a good move, but you didn't tell me, and I went searching for a clock.
Well, now I have to turn my head, and I don't know how smart that is. Never mind. It's so hard.
Oh, welcome, King. Welcome to the show, dude. We're just goofballs having some fun.
Yeah.
And that is Cobalt time. We got it. Okay. We got through it. Our voices are saved. I'm waiting for the day that we get Cobalt Cacophony and literally just blow out our layers. Welcome to the show. We do this for you. Hydrate.
Hold on. Yeah, change the track. We got very Calypso. Next.
What's wrong with Calypso, by the way? I mean, I agree it's not what we were looking for, but...
Oh, they were talking. They were trying to talk over us in different languages, but yeah.
Oh, there was lyrics.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
That was in the air.
Oh.
Hold on. We always kiss twice. Love.
Oh, my God.
Loved ones, loved ones.
Picked up the building with the loved ones, loved ones. This is what the whole stream's going to be like. I'm sorry.
It's just us quoting old songs. Hydrate.
I like Taco Bell.
No, that's a new one. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, my God. No, it's...
So we were showing Coda how, very close to us, there's a Shake Shack that opened up.
Oh, my God. So
And
annoying. No
it's-
cursing.
It's the Ghost Shake Shack.
Okay.
Because nobody goes there. Because it's across the street from a Portillo's.
We live in Chicago.
Yeah.
Who thinks they're going to compete with a Portillo's that is not, a barrel of pizza in a single pizza dish? Unless you create the new deep dish with 12 pounds of cheese, you are not beating Portillo's.
It's just like a layered dip, but no beans. It's just cheeses.
There might be beans. We don't know. At this point, artisan pizzas are getting scary.
That's true.
Don't forget, I had and it was delicious. I'll give it that. A fresh mozzarella jalapeno shrimp pizza.
Oh.
It was insanely
Yeah,
good.
I can see that.
Tried it again. Couldn't they? I've never had it done right. The one place we did, they did something with the seasoning of the shrimp that made it so good. But yeah, weird stuff like that. Yeah, top hats. Yeah, me.
Top hats.
Where'd
6
my
top hats.
hat
That's
go?
Huh?
I had my top hat
I
out
saw
here
it
yesterday.
on,
It ran
table.
away.
I saw it on a table just out in the kitchen.
Oh, good. It's inside.
Yeah,
Cool.
you must have been cooking or something and feeling fancy.
I was being fancy. Well, time to make the donuts. Boop, whoop. Just slide
Come on,
off.
top hat only.
Stop trying to get me to cook in the top hat only. That's how I get grease bubbles all over my body.
Be sexy. Anyway.
I mean, we're Chicagoans. We don't put ketchup on a hot dog just because we know how good Chicago style is. But, I mean, do what you want to your hot dogs. We're not going to judge.
It's such a weird one, isn't it?
It's such a weird one because at this point, the joke has become so meta that you're from Chicago. In your mind, you're not thinking, he said ketchup on a hot dog, that's bad. In your mind, it's, I'm from Chicago and I'm required to be angry at that piece of sustenance.
That's right.
It's kind of, I just don't subscribe to that.
Yeah. You did not properly dress your meat tube.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Like, huh?
It's like just eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a mate that made New England clam chowder, and their first thought was, what if I put half a cup of habanero salsa in this? I'm not allowed to judge what you're putting on your hot dogs.
Yes, King, we're all queer.
Yeah.
And I'm trans, yay.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're all sorts of things.
We're all sorts of the list doesn't stop.
Yeah, right? Let me get out the master list.
I'm pretty sure, like, that's why I'm super not into labels anymore.
Oh,
because
yeah.
at this point, I would need Lisbeth to send me another list of all the labels that I would need to describe myself. Like, you know what? I'm alkali. List over.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Pronouns are right underneath us, my friend. King,
Yeah, aren't
you'll
they?
see our Seamus. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah. I think they might not have their video on. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's fair.
that would make sense.
That would
Yeah, if you're
explain
watching the video, our pronouns are underneath us.
Yeah. They're beneath us.
Pronouns
beneath
are beneath us.
pronouns.
Holy shit, that's the pun. That was on purpose. You all saw it. That was on purpose.
I have ascended beyond the need for gender.
What was the thing we saw last time? My pronouns are NVIDIA 2x21 or whatever.
My pronouns are NVIDIA RTX 2060.
That was it.
Intel i5.
Purple Kitty, we are
I
going.
think it's broken.
8 p.m. Central Time, Purple Kitty. That's when me and Zan break the tea break. We are. We're a little, actually, and I just like so glad you're here. This has been so much fun.
Yeah.
But there is a part of me that is so excited to break the tea break and then sit down and watch episode 4 of The Last of Us. Because we're gonna get destroyed. I'm making us loho moho. And then we're going to watch Last of Us.
Fair.
I am very excited for late tonight. But we will also give a toast to you, and you better let us know when you get home.
Yeah, I know I will.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I will probably have to save Last of Us for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah, don't watch that one tired. We won't tell you about it.
Yeah.
But then call us, and we'll talk about it like old women. Hear me out. You know, Seamus Fox, loho moho is a Hawaiian comfort food.
Yes.
It is a bed of soft white rice with 2 charred burgers. The inside should still be they're steak burgers, so you got to make the meat with breading, milk, a lot of extra stuff to really keep in the moisture, but then you pan fry them at a ridiculous temperature, so the middle is cooked but barely, and the outside is charred. You cover the entire thing with all the grease that melts out from that. You turn it into a brown gravy, cover the entire thing with that, and then finish it off with a fried egg. It is just a salty, heavenly mess.
I would say, like, if you want to know what it tastes like, and it sounds like an insult. But
It does, but I know what you mean. I also like this.
It tastes like, on rice, the Hungry Man Salisbury steak, but amazing.
Oh yeah, no,
like with lots of gravy.
I used to have Hungry Man Salisbury steak. I wish that Salisbury steak was as good as I totally agree.
Yeah.
It takes that flavor and kicks it up so much.
100%.
You know how much I love flash mobs and how much I despise labels. So I need all of your help. Dragon Show, I need all of your help. The next time somebody has the audacity to ask us for our labels when we don't care, every single person in the room stands up. We all sing Ken Dow. I'm a Ken Dow.
Oh, God.
What the fuck? Is that the sequel to Barbie Girl?
Come on, Barbie, I'm a Ken Dow. Ain't no fun at all.
Oh.
I will fail you. Got no genitalia. I've got plastic hair. Just no lump down there. Lack of manhood. Can't do what a man should.
Damn.
You've never heard Ken Dow?
That did not come across my...
Really?
No.
That's hysterical. Yeah, I just want 100 of us to sing that at the person and then shut up, sit down, and go back to the show.
Oh, my God.
Labels are stupid.
Yeah, they're useful, but after a while, you just get tired.
Oh, I hear you.
Also, Gray, I'm Coda. Hi.
Hi, Gray.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. It's the middleman.
Oh, my
Coda's
God.
our middleman. Coda was behind the scenes for the 11-hour stream yesterday. Coda took all of the little nitty-gritty and setting up streams off our shoulders. Literally, I can't imagine how stressful yesterday would have been without. Thank you so much, Coda.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're feeling all right, Rusty. We're just still waking up, kind of, even though...
Just vibing.
Just vibing.
Yeah, this is a nice, chill morning. I'm so glad we get to share it with you guys. AJ the Ratty, thank you for that sub, dude.
Thank you so much.
Super appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's your gender? No. Fair enough. I like that one. That's a good
pretty accurate
response.
for me, honestly.
How you doing, Ratty?
I'm gonna say it's crazy. I can't believe how warm it is here. Are we done with winter?
Yep. Oh, now we're not done with winter, but it passed us up. So after the cold snap and the freezing cold winds that whipped through here on Friday,
thank God.
Today all the cold fronts moved on, so everything is melting. So now we live in a swamp.
Yeah, it's just not as pretty, but I miss the pretty, but I don't miss.
I
the
miss
cold.
the pretty. I don't miss the ice that Coda almost died on.
Oh, that's not fun.
First thing Coda says to me when they walk into our house on Thursday is like, "Hey, I might sue you." I'm like, "Yeah, you slipped on the ice, didn't you?" Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. I know, Boozy."
Yeah.
So
do I.
Shit! I didn't plan for this.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Oh.
AJ Ratty is not a garage ratty. Those garage ratties are something.
Yeah.
Those garage ratties are something.
I'll never forget passing out in this couch, and like we're getting woken up by commotion. I see a big fucking ratty run across our goddamn soundboard.
Right?
Barely remembering that as our sound is fucked the next day. I'm like, oh shit! It was just like
Yeah, that's so funny to me. Because we had thought maybe the rats were messing with it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's no way. Zan was screwing with it, and they screwed with our levels, and it's all messed up. And then you told me, I'm like, all right, we have visual confirmation. The rats hate the Dragon Show. But AJ Rat, thank you for not being part of the clique.
Yeah.
You rock, dude.
Do you chew on the paperwork and your eyes bug out a little bit?
I mean, I do that.
Why do they make that noise?
Oh, here's a fun one for you about going to sleep and waking up to a perilous predicament. Back when I was really young playing Nero, we're talking about when I was in my teens, maybe early 20s. Steve's mother, the owner of Nero Chicago, his mother was the head of the Earth Guild. She was the big healer. So she was basically an NPC, like what I used to do running the game. They were about to go do a big adventure. They had her go out to the forest to get ready to be the big baddie. So she went out, found a picnic table, got all set up, got into costume, laid down on the picnic table, and fell asleep. The people who were running the mod didn't go out and tell her, oh, the adventurers didn't end up going to do that. They kind of forgot Nancy was out there. So Nancy got in a 2-hour nap in the middle of a forest, and when she woke up, Nancy woke up, sat up, and sitting off to the sides, literally sitting on its haunches and looking, was a goddamn wolf.
Oh,
Just
shit.
chilling there, and the wolf ran away, and it's like, badass, and then went back to town, changed the guild mistress to part druid. I am one with the animals.
That's amazing.
I fucking miss Steve's mom so much. She was hysterical.
That's fantastic.
AJ's a paperwork ratty. Aw.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They chew on the paperwork.
Stop chewing on my paperwork.
Also slippery. No, I'm from Kentucky, but I'm used to snow and ice and stuff. We get that. So
yeah. It is weird meeting somebody who's been like a lifelong Arizonan or Californian, and they're like, Danny's not in the chat right now, but Brazil.
Yeah.
They're like, I've never seen snow. It's like, oh, what, just flurries? Like, no, I've never seen snow. Like, what, just like a I've never seen snow, dude. Like, that's mind-boggling to me.
So I guess they're from like around Sao Paulo area, right? Because that's where BFF is.
Correct.
So I like geographical knowledge. I'm not sure like how. I guess that's probably not terribly far south of the equator. So yeah.
Awesome, AJ.
We've heard handing up paperwork to everyone. Oh, AJ, I think I know exactly who you are. BLFC is such a bop.
Oh,
I love BLFC. And I get to gamble all weekend.
You got to gamble. I started my day with the most powerful boozy smoothie downstairs.
That was the year I couldn't go, right?
Yeah, that was a magical
you were
day.
messaging me all that. Every message got a little bit more scary to me. Like, hey, I started off the day with 2 gallons of booze. I'm like, 2 gallons of booze? And your next response was like, Kyle! I'm like, oh, shit. They're just saying proper names.
Kyle?
So that's like Fat Tuesday, right? Is the
yes?
That's what yeah.
Oh, so good.
I've heard stories.
Yeah, I mean, of course the furry's gonna mob it. It's a fucking boozy smoothies. Jesus Christ.
No, BLFC is one of those cons I really want to go to at some point.
I really hope you make it out there. It is a bop.
Yeah.
Like that convention is. I don't know what it is. So their secondary stage is the exact setup that I hate. I hate.
Yeah.
But BLFC is so community-centric. BLFC is so big on like the events that it doesn't matter. I'm on a stage with an audience section and then a giant open area meant for socializing. Everything bad about having a stage performance. But the room is always very polite. If there's stuff going on, they're far enough. It actually works.
Okay.
It took me like a year to get over that secondary stage. But no, I stand corrected. It's awesome.
Nice.
And you're talking about Troy McClure is his name.
Like orthopedic shoes, I stand corrected. Fucking
like a midget at a urinal, I was going to have to stay on my toes. One of the
Oh
worst, best lines from Naked Gun.
Oh
my God, that killed us.
It did. I still, one of my favorite one of those lines.
Oh, Chanur, you. Yeah, Retro. Troy McClure, voiced by the unbelievably talented Zan. Help me out with his name. I can never remember it. News Radio. Troy McClure.
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman. Dear God, Phil Hartman is. If you've ever watched Futurama, Zap Brannigan was written specifically to be played by Phil Hartman, but Phil Hartman died before he ever got the chance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very so you can even still tell to this day. Watch the lines that he delivers and go watch Troy McClure's lines.
Okay.
It is the cadence, the speed of them, the fact that half of his shit is just nonsensical one-liners. It was specifically written for Phil Hartman, and that kills me. It kills me that he didn't get to do that because he would have been a perfect Zap Brannigan. Zap is great. He is still one of the funniest characters in that show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But the level that Phil Hartman could have brought it up to kills me. Yeah, Retro, we know. We're excited. We're cautiously excited.
Yeah, that's always the way, isn't it? It's like, oh, God, they're going to try and make another Sonic game? Here we go again. I'm sure you've seen the Sonic cycle, right?
The Sonic cycle?
The Sonic cycle is like, oh, God, this is terrible. Actually, it wasn't that bad. All right, okay, I don't know. Oh boy, there's a new Sonic coming around. Oh my god, it's terrible. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It's like
Yeah, that sounds about right.
it's somewhere out there. I can't remember.
Oh God.
Beneath a pale moonlight.
See, I'm worried if they ever finally update Skyrim. I don't know when Elder Scrolls. What would that be? Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah, so that's a long way off.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because they're still on like the online bullshit.
No, it's because Bethesda has other stuff that they're wanting to do. Specifically, Bethesda Software, the studio, not the publisher. The studio that actually makes the games.
What have they been doing?
Starfield. So it's a
Starfield.
Yeah, it's a space. It's like a it's a Bethesda Software game. So like Elder Scrolls Fallout.
Nice. Okay, those are cool.
It's a space game. I haven't looked too much into it, but like it's.
Hey, that sounds like something I would give a chance.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out next year or this year.
Cool.
Sorry, it's 2023.
There was a game. And
Moonshine.
I can't
That's
remember
exactly
what it
how
was.
I feel.
It was supposed to be like a good Fallout made by. Wasn't it made by the old Fallout developers?
New Vegas.
I know New Vegas. I played through New Vegas. It was a newer one that was not as legendary as New Vegas.
So you're talking about like the old style Fallout games, like Fallout 1, 2 Tactics kind of deal,
no.
but like in the style of those.
It was still 3D.
Oh, okay.
It was just made by some other people. It was like Fallout 4, but good.
It's like
I can't remember what it was.
Outer.
That sounds right.
Outer Rim.
Outer Room.
No, so it kills me because I know there's a game called Outer Wilds.
Not Outer Wilds.
But there's because they came out around the same time and it really screwed with me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Outer something.
You are on. I think you're on the right track.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking about.
I can imagine the cover art for the game.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it, Seamus.
Outer Wilds.
Starfield. I hate Mondays in space.
Oh, Starfield.
Seamus, that was fantastic. Retro, thank you. I actually missed that.
It's funny. I just showed Coda the intro to the What the Internet Did to Garfield Super Eye Patch Wolf video.
Yeah. That's a good video. Gray Foxon is asking, is that Outer Worlds?
Yes,
then?
yeah, that was the one I was thinking of.
Thank you, Gray. You rock.
I forget. It just came out at a time that I couldn't play it. And I always heard it was kind of interesting and anti-capitalist and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's kind of one of those, futuristic.
This is what was going to happen. Yeah, totally. I always forget about that. I'm going to check it out sometime.
Yeah, I actually still haven't played it myself either, but one of my friends played through it and said it was really good.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, I've heard the story is solid.
Cool, awesome.
They said Outer Worlds is like space meets Groundhog Day?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Outer Wilds.
That's Outer Wilds, yeah.
Oh, Outer Wilds, okay.
But yeah.
I don't have the excuse of not wearing my glasses today. I just suck at reading.
I mean, they're just very similar words.
Titles. God damn it. We're all dumb.
Yeah.
Right?
See? Nailed it. Oh, my God.
What happened to the old titles where it was like 1 billion words? There was a time where the cool thing to do is if you were a hipster group that like we're not gonna rhyme our lyrics. You know what I'm talking about? It's like this song is called "I Ate a Popsicle and It Was Bad, So I Wrote This Song."
Yes.
Like shit like that.
Oh my god, I love that trend. It was a really big thing, especially like in the post-hardcore scene, like punk scene and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
like Fall Out Boy era ish.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah.
So there's a band called Asking Alexandria. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Okay.
But they have some great song names. One that's like, I was once possibly maybe perhaps a cowboy king. Is the name of the song.
That's a great title.
That's a great name.
Just stuff like that.
Oh, now I'm picturing Cowboy King.
Oh my god, yeah, king in a cowboy hat.
Cobalt Cowboy King.
Cobalt Cowboy King.
Cobalt, oh.
Cobalt Cowboy King.
Oh, I want to see Cobalt Cowboys now.
Oh my god.
I'm falling off the horse.
No. You don't ride horses.
I know.
What animal does a kobold ride in traditional D&D? This is real. What is their traditional mount?
We're kobolds now.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
What's the traditional mount?
What's our traditional mount? Coda, do you know?
Is it lizards or is it?
Nope.
I can't.
Dire weasels!
Right.
Oh, we ride dire weasels ride on the ferret.
No, retro.
And
guy.
other kobolds, that's true.
Kobolds ride on their kobold.
That's the real answer.
No, not hamsters.
And you go wee.
Tire hamsters.
Tire hamsters.
Tire hamsters would be horrifying. Hamsters make horrible pets. Gerbils are cute.
I want to see a kobold. I want to see the kobold horse thing, that tries to kick you off. Or the bucking horse thing.
You mean the bucking horse in like Texas bars?
Yeah. And it's like, oh, and then the kobolds are all staying on. You're like, oh, wow, they're really good at this. And they get off and just like, oh, they're just on a huge dildo. Just keeping them on.
Where did they get that, and when did they have time to glue it to the horse?
Right?
Kobolds come with their own glue.
Oh yeah, there's a place in Vegas where you can ride a huge penis. I think I saw.
What?
There's a wrestler who's like a big burly wrestler. I'm tough and scary. But then he tweeted a picture of him riding a dick, and it was just like him straddling it. It's like one of those fucking Broncos. I need to go there.
But I still love that you actually rode
I did.
You rode a bucking bronco machine in Vegas.
I did.
Yeah, Zan actually had the balls to do it. They wanted me to. I'm like, I'm
At the
broken
time.
now.
Sorry.
That was great.
Sorry.
We're out of kobolds. I need to pee. I'll be
Okay.
right back. Oh my god, that was a good line.
Thanks.
I haven't ever done one of those before.
Yeah.
Like the Monkey Rocco thing.
It's weird. You really have to keep your center of gravity, especially. That's like it's like, yeah. That's funny, Slippery. But But yeah, you really just gotta counterbalance constantly.
Okay.
And just be loose. It's fucking weird.
Did you get sore doing it at all?
No, I got tossed off pretty fast.
Okay.
Luckily.
I imagine like if you stay on it long enough, you're probably gonna end up sore either from being thrown around or from like exerting so hard.
Oh yeah, you
with
gotta
various
squeeze
muscles to stay
Yeah,
on.
mostly it's like squeezing them thighs and just like yeah, the waisty waist and yeah, I could see that. Anyway, I want to do it again. Yeah, it's just me tossing off.
You know, just as you do.
Kobolds cum their own glue? That would be very inconvenient. I hope it's not like
Yeah.
glue. That's a bad lube.
Yeah, honestly,
no!
that's pretty bad.
No.
It's kind of the opposite of what you wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorta. Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's kind of sticky, but that's only eventually. Anyway, Jesus Christ, what are we talking about? Welcome to Sunday Brunch, everyone. We had a big-ass stream yesterday, so we're brain dead today.
Yeah.
Thank you for all who joined us yesterday. It was a lot. It was honestly a blast. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, yeah, we're just here to hang out with you. And Kobold Dick, more like Elmer's glue stick. What the fuck, Tantru? No.
God damn it.
Well, it was like... I always like you had the Elmer's glue, but the real glue was rubber cement. And it smells weird. Right? What am I drinking? I am drinking just coffee with some, what is it? Bullshit powder. Oh, this is funny. This is hazelnut in here.
Uh-huh.
And Alkali Forever thought I just didn't like hazelnut.
Okay.
But he must have gotten me mixed up with something else because I fucking love hazelnut.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I will never ride the hotel. Why not, Seamus?
The hotel roller coaster. Oh,
I've
yeah.
done it. I think I've done that one. I want to say. Yeah, I love fucking coasters though.
God, I was supposed to go to Vegas back in.
Have you ever been?
No, I haven't. I was supposed to get to go for my 21st birthday.
Oh.
And then pandemic hit.
Oh my god!
Well, we had to delay it anyway.
Yeah.
And then pandemic.
Nice.
And then it just never happened. So I ended up like using the refunded flight credits for I think Megaplex twice.
Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely recommend going sometime.
I want to. So.
Fuck, it's gonna be it's gonna be fun. I like going to Vegas just because it's like, what am I looking at? This is what happens when people have too much money and they no longer know what to do with it.
Exactly.
Like there is a pirate show I think it was like every 2 hours or every hour's in front of one of the fucking hotels.
Oh my god.
And they're literally like just lip syncing the pre-scripted thing. So like they're like, I'm a pirate, and they're like, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And they do a little show.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's wild.
There's a volcano that goes off. Like every hotel has a weird gimmick, and I love it. One was like, ah, yes, this is where Siegfried and Roy used to be. This is where the tigers used to be. Like, where are the fucking tigers? What the fuck? Get a new gimmick.
Yeah.
You can't just run off that forever.
Vegas is becoming a historical city.
Is it? Yeah, no shit.
They should just have plaques everywhere.
And the billboards are just like, hey, want to fire a machine gun?
Really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And just like go out this, but you can't, it's not like on the strip.
Yeah, it's off.
It's like off the strip somewhere. And if, no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a new con this year in Vegas, and I'm really curious how it's gonna go because it seemed like their room prices were really cheap for like nice rooms.
I think we're going. I'm not sure.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be
we'll
awesome.
see. I don't want to say we are for sure before we are, but yeah.
Let me know because I'm really curious about how it goes.
Absolutely.
I'm really interested in first year cons. I haven't been to a first year con yet.
Oh, okay.
Which is one of the reasons I'm really hoping to go to Nomadicon, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to see how that goes.
Oh, sure.
But I really want con at Vegas. It's just Las Vegas FurCon, LVFC, retro. But yeah, I really want to see a standard like FurCon thriving in the Vegas area because I want excuses to go to Vegas.
Right? I mean, like. Vegas is already, like, I think that people in Vegas, I would hope, are going to be cool with it because they're all crazy. And, well, we're crazy too. So, like, yeah, again, like, we're here to have a good time. It's like, you know?
yeah, exactly, Slippery. Status. I want to go to MCFC, especially because I haven't been before. But I don't know if it's going to work out. I'm starting a new job very soon.
Awesome.
So, that does come with the downside of my PTO being screwed up.
Are you giving yourself a little break between the jobs, or
no? I'm going straight in.
Wow.
This upcoming week is my last week at my current job, and then the following Monday I start my new job.
Shit.
So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I really do want to go to MCFC. But we'll see if that works out. Don't know if I have the time.
Oh, I get you.
Don't know if I can get a room. So
yeah.
We will see.
No more Taco Bell. No more Taco Bell.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It was a great idea at the time.
Fucking wonderful idea at the time. No more Taco Bell.
Look, you were thinking about White Castle.
No. I mentioned the. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're right.
Holy shit! Literally.
Exactly what happened. Yes.
I was gonna ask you, how many people like, ooh, I'm in Kentucky. Let's get Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I have actually never heard anyone do that.
Really?
Yeah, thankfully.
That's funny. Thank God, right?
Thankfully, right.
Right? Maybe they're smart enough.
Sorry
like,
about
yeah,
that all.
We know this is shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
A FurCon in Vegas. Well, Shadur, we'll let you know how it is because we're going.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
We were talking about it.
We have been invited to the Vegas FurCon. I'm working with them right now. We're going to be doing a bunch of panels for them. Yeah. Unfortunately, with the show from yesterday, we have been so busy that right now I made a folder in my Telegram called "Oh crap, you didn't answer this." So it's full right now. So I'm going to make another folder called "Oh no, you still haven't answered this." And if I keep doing that, sooner or later I'll die, and I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. It might work just because well, you forget, like, this is after what do you call? This is after the pandemic. There's still a lot of people like, I've never been to a FurCon before, and showing up for the first time and shit, you know?
There's that, and there's also it's a destination con now. So we've tried these now a few times. BOFC, that was a destination con. Reno. That's really cool. And it worked out. I think Vegas could win, because don't forget, we started thank you. We started the Dragon Show, myself, Zanny, started working on a Vegas con years ago, and literally got halted right as we thought we might have something going because of the pandemic. And I never picked it back up, and I'm so glad a Vegas con is coming in. But yeah, when it comes down to it, certain furries only get to go to one con a year, and to have a few cons that are real destination cons, like, yeah, they want to do the furry thing, they want to see other furries, but not to the point where they're like, oh, no, I got to go to the big one, I got to go to MFF, I got to go to AC, I got to see 10,000 people. They're like, no, I want to hang out with the community, but but I've also got so many things to do that I'm using this as my vacation.
Yeah.
And that's the one that we really don't like. Yeah, you're taking days off for a FurCon, but can you take a vacation off for a FurCon?
Sure,
and if you
sure.
do, what are you doing for that vacation? This is that option. I really want to see how it goes.
Because honestly, like, at least in terms of like a chill vacation con, I feel like Megaplex did fill that pretty well too.
Oh, very much so.
I'm curious to see how it goes at the new venue because they won't be at a resort anymore.
It will be different. It will be different, and I think they're going to lose a little bit on that one. But on the other hand, it's the amenities. Everything's going to be so nice.
Yes, Dennis, we're going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Happy death.
Oh, yeah. Zan is literally getting a 1 weekend break out of 7 in a row.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it's
can drive.
Virginia, Toronto, MCFC, weekend home, first squared,
Yep.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Craziness.
And then tax day is the Tuesday after Vegas.
Oh, no, that's...
I know.
I have...
You're early on that, I'm sure.
Oh, I have 3 days left before we leave for something else. I have 3 days to finish all the taxes. The next 3 days of my life are going to be hell.
This is a boring conversation, but do you have to do quarterly taxes or do you get to do annual?
I get to do annual.
Okay.
Yeah, I very...
What are you talking about? It's the most exciting. Woo, taxes. Hi, everyone. We're talking about taxes. Woo!
You really should go to a FurCon Retro. They're a blast.
Fuck yeah, Retro.
God. In a few years, once I've got, like, dumb amounts of PTO, it's going to be fun.
Oh, that'll be really cool.
Hell yeah. Oh, I always hate that. They start you at the bottom level when you get to a new job or something like that, or you couldn't carry over or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I've been working for a while. Please get me, like, act like I have been, please.
Right.
Like, can I please have days off just because I'm a human being and that's what we do?
Right.
It's just like...
Because I'm going from 18 days PTO a year down to 13. But I'm also getting 13 sick days on top of that.
Ah, yes, cough, cough.
Right.
Like, it's like...
So I'm thinking I might be able to, especially if my supervisors are kind, I might be able to get some flexibility there.
No, I get you.
That's just the worst, especially like when I was in the game industry and taking days off, especially when you're like, cough, cough, I'm sick, and you really need it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well, we're behind on this.
Crunch time.
That is literally how the game industry works. Everyone's behind on everything all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that you feel like you have to be there, and it's disgusting. But anyway.
It's terrible.
See, ours was just because everything is skeleton. So anytime somebody called in sick, you were reminded. It's like, all right, we'll start calling everybody. You call everybody as well. Dan's working 14 hours. Tom's working 12. This guy's working the same hours because he's the boss and has found a way to do that. Like, you called in and it was all right, we're all going to work for you. And it's just shitty.
Yeah.
It's just it just makes you feel shitty.
Well, that was the difference for your job because everything's like very much more immediate. Like this has to get done today or whatever. And like with ours, it's like, yeah, we're technically behind, but we're all pissing in the wind trying to see what sticks. We have no idea how long this thing's going to take.
Nice,
it's going to take
slippery.
6 to 9 months at the least. You know, so you don't know what's happening. Like I'll never forget us working on the Jackass game. There's no fucking game. Nobody knew what they were doing. We just had a guy running around ragdolling and points totaling up and trying to figure out how that turns into a game. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Right, we're just like fucking children.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And
At
you're
least
stuck on
I
that.
knew what my job was when I was doing it.
Exactly.
Make rich people money. Like, all right, got it. I'll work on that.
And then, well, like my favorite project was actually really fun. I got to do all these cool executions, blah, blah, blah. Except it got canceled, of course. Because it was a spin-off of something that was supposed to be a big deal, which was Dark Messiah Might and Magic. You might know.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it had a shit ton of bugs.
Okay.
When Dark Messiah Might and Magic came out, it was like, of course, everyone's like, "Oh no, this is terrible," because like it's constantly crashing, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
They actually did fix it eventually, but it was too late.
I think by the time I got to it,
Yeah, it was decent.
Well, okay, so
Or
I
no.
think I think the issue that I got, the issue that I had is by the time I got to it, it was way later. So like I had trouble getting it to launch.
Oh my god. That's
like,
funny.
Like I think
Hey, Guilty.
operating
Hey, Guilty.
system changed and stuff, and it was just weird issues, and I just had trouble being able to play it at all.
Yeah. But yeah, if you watch my demo reel, if you see the grayed out guy in a skirt, it was funny without it. It just looks like a grandma like wrecking some skeletons. It's this big tribal dude, but it just looks like a grandma like fuck these skeletons.
That's great.
Which I love. Now I want that game.
So-
I want Grandma Saves the World.
Grandma Saves the World could be a pretty good game.
That'd be a great fucking
You know what the boss would be?
What?
A reindeer.
Oh.
Grandma got round with my reindeer, coming home and fighting Eve. It's a religious game.
Oh, yeah.
So go back to your sick days. Oh, no, go ahead.
Real
go
quick,
ahead,
can her projectiles be hard candy?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And a purse with a brick in it.
All right, so her purse is like a sling, and she fires Werther's originals at people.
Yeah. And people grab you, but you only bite them to get off you once because the dentures pop out, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So it wasn't my company. It was another different brokerage firm. They had a retail desk. Retail desk is the guys who, if you're big enough, you need one of these. They just sit there. They're the free service. You call in, you place orders, you hang up. Very bare bones. Okay. It was COVID times. There was a rule in the company. If you have COVID or if you get diagnosed with COVID and you were at the desk, you need to tell them. Well, one guy was like, yeah, I just took an at-home test. I've got COVID. They're like, oh, well, we got to come in. Oh, yeah, no, for a while, this was right at the beginning. No one cared. You got to come in. So he came in, sat down at his computer, and immediately sent a message to HR. Hi, I just tested positive for COVID, and I'm at the desk. And HR was like, oh, my God, got you. And the way our industry worked is we needed quick turnaround. So they had a service with that. I don't know how to describe it. It's a steam cleaner with antimicrobial stuff in it.
Okay.
But it's that weird steam that if you throw it over paper, the paper gets wet and then dries off and goes back to normal. So they don't have to move anything in the office. It takes 20 minutes. But again, he had COVID.
Right.
And he's at work and they won't let him go home. So he sent the message to HR. HR sends a big thing. It's like, all right, in 10 minutes, we have a fucking cleaning crew coming through here. Everyone's got to go outside, and you can't come in for 20 minutes. We have to shut it down. So all the emails go out to clients. Like, hey, the desk, COVID scare. We have no one manning the desk. There is no way to use this desk for 20 minutes. We will be back at 10:30. They all went outside, came back upstairs at 10:30. He sat down at his desk. Hi, I have COVID, and I'm at the desk. They called in 3 times. 3 goddamn times because this guy, what can they do?
Yeah.
It's in the man. He sent the message. He's got COVID, so he keeps sending it to HR. I'm at the desk and I've got COVID.
Yeah.
And they keep sending in the cleaning crew, putting him outside for 20 minutes. They come back up. I'm at the desk. I have COVID.
Yeah.
Manager tried to fire him. Last I heard, the suit is still pending.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the company. That was not my company. But yeah, that was the big horror story that came out in my industry when this was all happening.
Fuck them.
I love him for just like,
Yeah.
I'm at the desk. I have COVID.
Right. Like, God.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, little things like that.
Yeah, Goat Simulator for Humans. That's pretty accurate, Tantro.
Goat Simulator for Humans. I like that.
It's what it was. Except,
hey, Wildcard, how you doing, dude?
Except Johnny Knoxville had the Asventory, which was specifically asked for by my manager, and I don't know where that came from.
What?
The Asventory. It's an inventory where you can pull out anything out of your ass, because they thought that was a good idea.
Prison wallet.
Prison wallet. So yeah, I
Mind
literally
they don't
had
pick your pocket.
to make an animation of Johnny Knoxville bending over, putting his fingers in his ass, and like they had a fucking
Oh my god.
goddamn sound effect, and then the menu would pop up. I'm like, do you want a bulldozer? Like, what the fuck?
When you were assigned this, you're like, it's the role I was born to create. Have you seen my college reel?
I'm like, do they know?
Do they know? Oh my god.
Do they know?
You're the perfect person for this.
Right?
Retro
Based on your
soda
training.
weed.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that is that.
Chaos Emeralds.
I still can't get over that you had to make a 3D phone animation for Kanye West to dance on a coffee table.
That happened.
That is.
That actually happened.
Mm-hmm. That
I have
breaks
it
my
somewhere.
brain.
I gotta dig it up just so I can like fucking shit on it. I don't know.
Just put
I
that
have
in
a
the
Kanye
animation.
model somewhere. We can have fun with this. We
Oh,
can
God.
put him through terrible, terrible things. Right?
That'll be very useful when he runs for president.
Is he really?
Don't. No. God damn it!
If he does, I know it was a thing at least at one point. I don't know if it's
I would not be
ongoing.
surprised.
I don't keep up with Kanye West.
That's the beauty of not being in my job anymore. I barely keep up with politics.
Right?
Every once in a while, somebody will tell me something. Oh, did you hear? I'm like, no, I didn't. This is great.
Your eyes played up.
Yeah, no, I did not know. I did not know we're all about to die. I just get to die. This is great.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Tom will still send me messages. He's like, oh my God, the crude market. Da, 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 da. I'm like, hey, LARPing is really fun. You should bring your kid. It's a way to get out of your head for a little while. He's like, all right, I'll stop. Thanks, Tom.
That's funny as hell.
Nice.
He has not gotten a single donation to his kid. Way to go, humanity.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Well done.
Oh, my God. All right, guys, as we mentioned before, we are going to be ending the show an hour early today. That is 1 p.m. Central Time, so we've got another 35 minutes. If I can't actually see the clock.
Yeah.
We've got another 25 minutes. Excuse me.
Tell Tom he needs to go first squared. Hell yes.
I've been trying to get Tom to go to first squared so bad. I would love for him to be there. Tom's a homebody. Tom doesn't go out. It's annoying. We will be going for another 25 minutes, and then we will be throwing over. We aren't able to actually pass to this one because it's on YouTube, but we will put a link in the chat. In fact, if one of my mods can be ready to do that, we're going to be going over to Uncle Kage's stream where they're working with the ALS charity to try to get Anthrocon to be the actual supporters, like not part of it, being the true support for the ALS March, which would be wonderful. I'd love to do that. But until then, Zan, would you mind going over to the, what is the worst advice you overheard? Oh. You can't retire off $5 million. That's not helicopter money. That's the worst advice I ever heard. Sigma,
Hey,
what's
Sigma,
up, dude?
what's up? You win.
Zanny, would you mind throwing us over to our Patreon page, not the one with the music?
Understood. Is it here?
The top one is the music. Go lower. There it is. Patreon, big thank you. Yep. I want to give a huge thank you to our Patreon supporters, namely Mama T, White Shoulder Hair, Autofox, Dr. Larks, Eddie the Weather Fox, Erner, Erwolf, Nikolai, Peter the Bear, Status Ferret, Uncle Kage, Artenis Lupus, Buddy Goodboy, Cosmic, Deadly Kitten, Exendiv, Quicksome Mephidida, Green Drag, Hawk Feather, Maggie Holt, Pandez, Petrov, Neutrino, Richter, Sasha Whitefur, Seal, Shukin Flash, Silver Godamon, Skyer, Skylar Ringtail, Werewolf Detective Paw, Two Plantains, Lux Verdus. Oh, I didn't miss it. Two Plantains, Lux Verdus, Ellie Kuja, Celeste, Claire Coletti, Flatfax, John Rivetti, Mikhail, Pafor, QM, Regda, Sapphire Blood Scale, Stale Rice, Sully, Tom F., Willie, and Yash. Let's not forget about those strike opposers. Matthew, Beaton, Big Ben, Benny, Sue, Tobotter, Tense Cat, Magic Jag, Nisbet, Grey Fox, and Tekel, Dragor, Foxmore, Briggs Buckingham, Fluff, Ziggy, Coda Masters, and Connie Wolfwitch. Thank you so very much for all of your support. And really fast, Zan, could you go to our Twitch activity feed?
Let's see.
Twitch activity feed?
I'm sorry.
That one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And down, we did have a new... Stop. Move slow. Down.
Down.
We're looking for... We did get a new Patreon supporter.
Okay. I know we did too. We can sort these. I actually filter.
Filter.
Aha.
There we go. Oh, look at this.
Look at that.
Fancy.
Where's the... Do you see it?
Nope. All right, we tried. It does not have that filter. We tried. There was a new Patreon supporter. Sorry, we got up this morning and just kind of So, but yes, thank you to our new Patreon supporters, everyone who tuned in last night. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to us. We had a lot of fun at last night's all-day stream. And again, thank you for Coda for being behind the scenes and running the whole thing. Really appreciate it, dude.
Thank you so much. Yes.
All right, and Zan, down at the bottom.
Where's the thing?
Zan, down at the bottom. Up.
Here?
We got the Luna stream, please.
Oh, yes.
Fireside Chat, February 25th at 3 p.m. with Luna the Cute. I actually talked to them this morning. They're so excited to try our cooking. They just got COVID.
What?
Yep, during the move. They're going through COVID. They still think that they will be testing negative, and we're fully vaxxed.
Yeah.
So the stream should still happen. But neither of them can taste or smell anything. They don't think it'll be back in time to come here. So we're having crackers all weekend.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I feel horrible for them. I hope they feel better. All I know is that my food budget just got way cheaper. Saltines all weekend, bitches. And, of course, week schedule, please.
Week Central Sunday?
Yep. We will be back tomorrow for Multiplayer Monday, 7 p.m. Please join us tomorrow as we play some Jackbox, some Rift Tracks, some Golf with Friends, maybe even some marbles on stream. And then our last one this week will be Heroic Hump Day. Zan and Chris the Comedy Bunny will be back at 4 p.m. Central on Wednesday to do some chill hangouts and who knows what. If you were here yesterday for the Big Trans Bitch Fest or any of the other panels that Zanny and Chris were on, you will know I have no idea what's going to happen.
You love it.
I genuinely do.
Robot.
Roll up and it'll make you feel better. Roll up and it'll make it alright. Roll up and it'll bring it all together. So let's watch a Dragon show and stay the fuck inside.
Thank you all so much. We just have to get those announcements out there. And again, we really appreciate you being here. Zan, can you go to the full screens?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Slippery Cellian. If you're cute enough, you can name yourself the Cute.
Absolutely.
Or if you're mean enough, no one will disagree with you. Bad Leroy Brown, the cutest man in the whole damn town. Yeah.
Sweeter than a junkyard dog.
Oh. Into sex like a hog. Bum, bum, bum. Bad. I'm done.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Retro,
yeah.
that's my title.
You're like, that's my name. I'm just not comfortable saying it. Sorry.
Sigma, we would love a visitor during the weekend. We should be free sometime in April?
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're up to April now.
We're literally like,
oh my God.
All of our weekends are booked.
What's April looking like?
Yeah, what's April?
Well, that's First Squared and LVFC, so.
Oh, never mind.
May. Possibly May. Oh my God.
We signed up for this.
Yeah, I know.
Are you thinking about doing FWA this year?
Hasn't that happened already?
No,
Furry Week
that's
in
in
Atlanta?
May.
Oh, it's funny. FWA, for some reason, I think always falls on a bad weekend for me. I don't remember why it does,
It's
but I
Zane's
made it
birthday.
once, and I've never been able to make it back. You can't call yourself the horny femboy. That doesn't fit on a badge.
I mean...
And those are fighting words. You'd have a lot of people...
Oh, my God.
No, MCFC is a different weekend.
I will call myself the Streak. Well, you know what fixes that? Windex.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
They used to play that on the radio. You know that?
Play what on the radio?
The Streak.
What's the Streak?
It's a weird, funny song.
It is?
Ray Stevens.
I don't know this one at all.
It was during that time in the 70s where you could be like kind of funny with a guitar and just do a lot of not. There you go. Tentrude gets it.
Okay. No, I'm not aware of this one. Will you be the fastest man on 2 feet? Galahad the Brave and Cowardly? That's a good name. I like
nice.
that. All right, with 15 minutes left to the show, we're throwing to the audience. Oh, it's a line from the song. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. With 15 minutes left to go, we're going to throw to all y'all. Now, we used all of our questions on yesterday's stream, so for all of you, go for it. It's AMA Ask Manny everything. What the hell does
Oh.
AMA stand for?
Ask me anything.
Me anything. Okay.
Ask us anything.
Dragon, there's a kobold in the chat. There's a kobold.
Hey,
Go get the
Nick.
kobold.
Yep.
You gotta go pet each other. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mississippi Squirrel Revival. What the hell is going on in our chat?
I don't know.
A kobold showed up. The squirrels are revolting. Did I tell you what I saw yesterday?
What's that?
You know how the dumpster back here is just kind of broken? It's got the giant gap.
Oh, yeah.
And the roof, the short garage is right next to it. I watched a squirrel jump off the roof of the garage to try to get onto the dumpster and go straight through into the dumpster and come back up with something in its mouth. It's like, I'm cool.
Oh, my God.
It was
that's
fucking
amazing.
adorable. Kobolds!
Kobolds!
We're kobolds!
Well, don't forget, I helped that one.
That's
that,
right.
like,
Retro.
climbed out of our garbage, was freaking out. I saw it jump. It missed, went across, and I had to dump the fucking water pail. So it
Hey,
got
you
out.
saved a squirrel.
I
I'll
did.
always appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sigma has a question. What is your biggest fear about the fandom in the future? What are you afraid could happen?
Corporate takeover?
Yes. Genuinely, yes.
Yeah. I mean, money exists. It's a possibility. Love's in the air.
Love's in the air.
We can't do it.
I promise you all we'll make out after the show.
Yeah, there you go.
I promise. No, that's a genuine fear of mine is we've seen it happen a few times already because of things like Zootopia and the normalization of the furry fandom thanks to the help of people like Uncle Kage, other convention organizers that are making it so like furry is not MTV making fun of us and saying that it's a sex cult. Furry is, the guys with the charity, the guys who descend onto a city and make millions of dollars for that city because you're holding an event that we're all aware are, unless you really screw up, they grow. So yeah, what happens when people just are like, I'm going to run FurCon, make some money this week. I mean, and that's Cobalt's. We've seen it happen with every other fandom. We've seen the cash grab anime cons. We saw, what was not TwitchCon, but what was that one with the ball pit?
Oh, it's a DashCon.
Oh,
DashCon, which the full story of DashCon is, if you don't know the whole background thing, like that was not started with Mellis. That was started by some kid and then taken over by the adults and turned into the worst money grab I've ever seen.
Holy shit.
Fire Festival, the documentary that me and Kage watched while holding each other on his couch to the line of, and then my boss said, we'll get down to the Port Authority and start blowing people until we can get water.
Yeah.
Horrifying. It is one of the best documentaries I've seen.
Oh, I saw. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. No, that's my fear because it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
It'll work in the short term and damage furry in the insane long term.
I think there's enough built up of that danger, but who knows?
Honestly, I think the biggest threat is for the corporate takeover is once companies decide they no longer have an aversion to sexual content or any of the more extreme stuff that we almost use as a shield sometimes from corporatism.
Oh yeah,
it is, yeah,
absolutely.
We all seen the image of shielding of weird furry porn.
Yeah, exactly.
Shielding it from corporate takeover.
Absolutely. Once the corporations no longer care and are willing to use that tool for themselves, I think that's the point where we're in danger.
Yeah.
And I think we have to foster just a culture of anti-corporatism within the fandom before that happens, because it will happen eventually.
I mean, literally, the theme of Anthro Expo was punk, right?
Yeah, I liked that. It was
Cool as
Anthro
hell.
Expo was the anti-culture. There's a word for it, and it's slipping my mind. Counterculture. The counterculture that we all grew up in. It was wonderful. It was so fun.
kind of 90s aughts punk, like that kind
That seems right. It was slightly out of my time, so I recognized it, but I wasn't getting it because I
Very
was not.
cool.
I didn't grow up in that time.
Oh, I get you.
My favorite right now is. Are you guys aware that Disney went after a FurCon?
No,
Not like went after them bad way.
No, I know.
They
I know what you
offered
mean.
them convention space.
Really?
Disney offered a convention space. Like, yeah, we would love to have you out here, and here's the amenities we'll give you. And they started listing all these things.
Oh, right.
To which the convention went to them like, "Hi, do you know who we are and what we do?"
I remember this now.
Like, yeah, we do. Like, okay, because you offered us your mascots showing up to our equivalency of a super sponsored dinner. Yeah, it's super cute. It's like, all right, here's a video of our parade from Anthrocon. What are you offering us? Like, oh, like, by the way, we will all be in these costumes and we will not be taking off our heads. You understand that, right? It's like, oh. And then to put the nail in the coffin, the final email. And by the way, here's E621 with a Disney search on. Yeah, they stopped talking to us.
That's amazing.
Disney is very aware what furries are. Disney back of house corporate apparently very much was not. Disney knows certain other departments don't. Like, it was insane. Because of course they're not going to let us wear, like, that is Disney. They have they're not going to let us fursuit on Disney property. Don't get me wrong. A lot of us are some of the Disney characters behind the suit.
Oh, yeah.
But we're way better than they are.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want our fursonas running around Disney proper, taking away from Princess Mononoke. I don't think that's a Disney character.
That's Studio Ghibli.
Thank you. Okay.
They did bring it over though.
Hi,
It's
Natty
kinda
Pup.
Funny.
Wait, what?
They gave it a run in America very briefly, so they are loosely tied to it.
But yeah, no, I like as much as cool as it would be to be able to have a convention at a Disney property.
Yeah.
Like if we could just take over one of the resorts or something.
That would be.
It'd be so cool, but it never happened.
You know,
it never happened the way we needed to.
Exactly. Well, they would never let us fursuit.
Exactly.
They would never let us fursuit.
Yeah, Blaha. Blaha's always us.
Blaha's free today. Blaha was so supportive yesterday.
I was so supportive.
I sat on Baja all day yesterday to help my back.
I do find it interesting, though, that Disney is the root of a lot of people's furry awakenings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we have to resist the temptation of...
We don't have to. They would never take us because Disney is still
Right.
too focused on the wholesome family friendly.
That's true.
And no matter how much you try to sugarcoat it, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's part of furry.
It's like
we're
it's like,
adults.
It's like teaching your kids about Santa. It's like, okay, you know those things you love, like where it comes from is evil.
That's amazing.
It's like what? Like no, it's okay. We'll
Status,
get
I
through
don't
this.
know what that is. But now going back to where we started this on, you know who doesn't mind working with us? And I've seen, since I've been part of the fandom, you'll randomly see them. Energy drinks are all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Good.
What's the con that shall not be mentioned? It closed down years ago because of Rainforest. My first year there, we're talking about like 3 different energy drink companies where they're like, yeah, everyone, yeah, who's fucking tonight? Woo! Oh yeah.
Seriously, music festivals, right? So,
Yes.
So you get a lot of the energy drinks and also alcohol companies, depending, like the local one we have in Louisville, Louder Than Life. There are several now, actually. But that one, they had like energy drink tents and stuff like that, and the liquor tents and stuff like that. But like that environment is incredibly counterculture, and there's a lot of like sexualized like outfits and stuff that go on there too, like a guy in a full skeleton costume with an inflatable penis.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, like so I know that those companies are not afraid of that environment.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, I could definitely see them being willing to work with conventions.
But I also see the other side of it. Somebody just brought up Brazil Fur Fest. Brazil Fur Fest worked with a sneaker company and did get a corporate deal. But at the end of the day, you know why? Brazil Fur Fest doesn't have the financial means that an Anthrocon does.
Sure.
That came in, and that was a big deal. And also, they weren't idiots and read the contract with a lawyer multiple times to see what can we now not do? What power does this corporation have over us?
Yes.
Because that's happened multiple times in furry, where this exact scenario, a corporate sponsorship, has come down the line. But by looking at the contract, you realize that, oh, they're prohibiting us from doing things that, are they necessary to the fandom? Was this ruin the con? Absolutely not. But who the fuck are you to tell us? We are the furry fandom.
Exactly.
We will set the terms, not you.
Exactly.
Because we don't need you. So, yeah, and you're right. That is a huge fear of mine, that one day somebody who started the con for the wrong reasons is going to look at that and go, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's not, or even somebody who doesn't even like have any ill will about it in terms of like trying to make money versus having a good con.
No, yeah.
Somebody might just look at that and be like, oh, well, that's, this money will really help our con, and that's not that much of a sacrifice.
And because it is reasonable. It is reasonable on its surface.
Right.
But that's that slippery slope. But yeah, no, this should have been the topic we started with, because we'd still be going on it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, as a con, I despise energy drinks. I've told this story at Youmacon. The convention supplied AV with pellets of energy drinks called Rip It.
Yeah, Rippets.
Rippets!
The entire weekend, I thought AV was talking about Whippets, and I was so confused. I'm like, your con just gives you Whippets? Yeah, I do like 4 or 5 of them a day. I'm like, okay, number one, that's not a huge amount of Whippets. Number two, the convention supplies them? And then I saw the drinks. I'm like, oh, this is worse than I thought.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. So we got a few minutes left here. We are going to be passing Nakage very soon.
We can't pass. We're going to put the link.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, all. We cannot pass. They are not on
type
Twitch.
that up right now,
I've got
actually?
it.
Oh, you're all ready? Oh, you're the best, Code. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
So yeah, just whenever we're ready to go.
Awesome.
Natty Pup, we have very little time left, so quick ask that question. We might finish on it. Unless I don't like the question, then I'll pretend I didn't read it.
That's fair.
Did I tell the... Yeah. Look, Steven, my apologies. We do this 4 days a week. Yeah. What your question meant, but yeah.
Early December?
Yeah,
That's about right.
it's should be...
You rock, Seamus.
Should
See you,
be
Seamus.
November 30th
Oh, is
through
it?
December 3rd.
Perfect. Thank you. Cohen, that's not a reason to drink energy drinks. Dear God. Oh, my God.
Right.
Were you guys ever, even in your youth, energy drinkers? Did you ever? You never did it.
I tried a Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've got heart problems, so
Well,
maybe
I know,
that's not
'cause,
the
like,
best idea.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, when I got those heart problems, I'd stay the hell away from all energy drinks. But I've tried like this and that every once in a while. Not a big fan. Obviously.
Yeah. When I was on the Board of Trade floor, luckily I got out of them very quick because John was there with me, and John was like, dude, you realize you're just drinking chemicals and death? I'm like, yee! But then, of course, we were also the guys that, you've seen my parents' basement. That's where we played D&D.
Yeah.
So we would get in John's car, go to the store, pull up to the side of the house, and then in the winter, line the basement windows with 2 liters of Mountain Dew and Co-Red Mountain Dew. And then that was our fridge, so we didn't want to walk upstairs. So you just take the window off, grab a Mountain Dew. I mean, we're talking about like 8 2-liters of Mountain Dew, and there were probably 3 players, and Funyuns. Never forget the Funyuns.
Right.
It's funny because like I've drank diet drinks forever because of my parents, and then when I got to college, it was like I had like roommates saying, that's like drinking. There's formaldehyde in there or something. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, I've been doing this
like,
forever.
I'm just like, how much sooner is it gonna kill me? I need to weigh my options here, and there's nothing on it. There's no research as far as it like it'll kill rats, in like large doses or something. But anyway.
No, I just caffeine still hits me like a truck. Like my morning coffees are definitely, I think I'm mentally just at the point where that's how you wake up. You wake up, you have a few coffees. That does get me going. But like this is back from when I had the job. I will not drink caffeine after. I pushed it back to 7 because we go to bed later now. But no, it'll keep me up all fucking night. I'm talking about like 1 cup of coffee. It was never like that. So just so you know, there's something to look forward to, everyone. As you get older, coffee hits you like a ton, and then you shit a lot. So that's fun.
Yeah. We are 1 minute away. Are they starting on the dot? Do you know?
Could somebody check out YouTube? Could you put the link in there?
/ Uncle Kage.
I'll throw the link in there. Oh, shit.
All right. So we're posting the link now so that you guys can see. If somebody could tell us if Kage is in their countdown or has already started. Yeah. Apparently can't even manage. Slippery, Xan has tried to explain that to me before. It's over my head, but it's very interesting.
What's that?
I think we might have like another hour.
Oh, shit.
It says it starts at 2.
2 Eastern.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Is my phone still showing Eastern through YouTube? That's weird.
Well, I don't see the countdown up, and they usually do have a countdown.
Kage has access to a countdown.
He has one for his wine streams.
Yeah, but maybe he's not doing it. Oh, this is not a wine stream, so maybe he's not doing the countdown.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll wait till he's going.
Yeah, we will wait till he's going. Hopefully, he told me 2 Eastern. 2 Eastern is 1 Central, right? I'm not that drunk. I didn't get that fucked up last night.
Yes.
Thank you, Natty. Today was definitely a robe cast.
Yeah, no, it is 1 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Whew, that was scary. We have to do our full stream?
Slippery, no joke. I would main lots of Diet Coke at night or just whatever caffeine just to so I can concentrate. But yeah, it's totally a thing.
All right, yeah, the stream is live now.
There we go. All right, everyone, we're going to do a quick outro here, and then we'll join you over there on Kage's stream. However, before we do that, one last time, you've heard it far too much, but thank you, Coda. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping with the stream. It has been a wonderful week, and I'm so glad you were able to join us.
Yeah, I've had a great time.
Thank you.
You rock, dragons. Until next time, thank you so much for being here. We will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Multiplayer Monday. Till then, I'm Alkali.
I'm Zany.
We're about to end this stream. I'm going. Sorry about that. That's my bad.
No, I wasn't even thinking about it, and Zany pointed at me.
We're about to end this stream. Hit that link that's in the chat and head over to Kage's. Until next time, good night, everyone.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day.